real rappers be on. Low life scars and earths, the Decepticons. The wild bunch, grimy as upper echelon. You get yapped in Bessie Head or Lincoln Terrace Park. I went to 156, the old one that had asbestos. And I'm from the blocks where you won't come. To be specific, Duke, I'm from Howard Ave. Where we make cowards dash, cause the burners that we pack make our trousers sag. Will you lose if you fight with our girls? And when Tony's on Rutland, got the best slices in the world. Keep your head on a swivel, don't come round looking pretty, cause you'll find out the hallway why it's called Juke City. And it's not like we only pack the Rugers, cause this is the home of Shannon Briggs, Mike Tyson, and Zab Judah. And you know the slogan, Ben never ran, never will, so the best bet for you and your mans is to chill. Welcome to the Ville. Never ran, never will. You will get beat down and trampled for real. You can't do much, but what you can do is chill. Cause the fam, we get ill in the land of the Ville. Motherfuckers never ran, never will. You will get beat down and trampled for real. You can't do much, but what you can do is chill. Cause the fam, we get ill in the land of the Ville.
Yo, what's happening? Y'all know what it is. Hold up. First of all, before I start anything, how about them Giants? How about them Giants, y'all? Y'all know what it is. So, we got some topics today. We got some topics today. Let me go get into it. Just trying to wait for Trace Key to slide up in here real quick. And when he do, we gonna get it popping. But sound off, man. Sound off, everybody. Where we coming from? Uh-oh. Introducing Trace Ski. And just so y'all know, and y'all don't forget, this is brought to you by the letter KK, Criminal Content Publishing. All right? And Criminal Content Publishing also brings you Natural G. All right? Natural G, the series. So stop by our website, linktree /KK Pub, and it comes out like linktr.ee /KK Pub, and you can hit our KK Pub Zone, which you can buy apparel, you can buy books, you can see our TV shows, the interviews, the radio, so forth and so on, and everything. So, and with that being said, Tracy, what's good, baby?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just grooving, just getting off. Just trying to relax down.
No doubt. Yeah, man. How the little one doing? Bojangles, my nephew. Hello?
Nah, you can't hear me? Yeah, you coolin'?
Sure. Yeah, man. Just trying to wait for the room to start buzzing a little bit. I'm about to give a mega share.
Oh, I can share shit now, so hell yeah. What am I sharing?
You go to the page and you just share the live. So
what page I'm going
criminal content, it's on criminal content, it's on my page, and it's on the criminal content YouTube page.
Alright, I'm gonna go to criminal content first.
Now that you back on, I can share it to your page too automatically. And we can share it to Know the Ledge. We can share it to all our pages, man.
What's the name? I'm sharing it on my page now. So So that you said is on there, it's on, you say YouTube.
Sharing
Let me
across the
see.
board.
YouTube. Videos, my baby. My videos. Oh, I gotta go to my channel.
So, anybody whoever in the audience, man, go ahead, make it known in the comments. Say what's up. Holler at your boys. As soon as we get enough people in here, we're gonna start popping off with the topics. You know, we got a couple of topics. Um, what is a good man versus what is a good woman? And we also have the pros and the cons of single parenthood when it comes to black boys. So
You starting to
I'm gonna do it like
hashtag
that.
that shit?
Yeah, man, you always
Start
hashtag.
hashtagging that shit, crushing criminal content. Crushing
Okay,
criminal content.
that's what we're gonna do from now on. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. Is the hashtag.
Damn, I ain't even put 2Ks in critical unless you ain't want 2Ks in critical.
It's always two Ks in critical. In the beginning.
So is it a K? No, I mean it's crushing and then critical. So KRITKAL.
Nah, just for the first critical.
Alright, because I was gonna say we'd use all Ks, but I don't want 3Ks in our shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
crushing critical topic.
They played me. They just restricted me. I can't use groups for 6 days.
Well, you starting to get, I mean, that just mean that you really promoting. That's all that mean.
They didn't
They
put. They
think
only
you're
did
a
it for.
robot.
They ain't do it for criminal content though. They just did it for that money talks. They did it for my funding, the group funding joint. They did it for. Well, I ain't even do nothing with the group funding joint yet. They did it for the authors. The group that I made a while ago. They ain't never did nothing with. So it's all good.
Oh, let me pull up my other phone so I can look at the YouTube. Oh,
Me too.
man, I got
Yeah,
this
man. I
one
want to make the
here.
shorts. Make the shorts from the joint we did last night. It's a couple of. Was that last night or the night before? It was a couple of good shorts in there.
You said we did what?
The shorts. Make some shorts out of the one we did last night.
Nah, but I took it. I made it private so that can't nobody watch the video.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is nuts. Crazy. You're crazy.
Oh yeah,
Man,
man.
we gotta do a joint about flicks, yo. We have to. The
Gotta
sun is
check it
nuts.
out. Did you see the Biggie concert?
No, I didn't. Did you watch it?
Hey, yeah, man. I tagged you in it though. This shit fire.
I'll check it. I mean, I've been basically running shit myself, my manager and shit. This nigga has been sick.
Yo. You need to turn that girl thing off, man. Look, shit fire. Little C's, Puppy, all of them was in there. Kicked out those for you. Even left all my motherfucking hoes for you. Niggas
Take it
sitting
off
top
for these
shit.
strikers.
Nigga, picture that.
That's long enough. Don't do that shit for too long. They're gonna strike us.
Oh, okay. You game down quite flat. Make a nigga wanna eat that. I'm fucking with you. The bitch official though, chick dick harder than the missile, yo. We do not own the rights to that music. So I don't know, man. I was trying to get a panel up in here, man, so we could do this shit, but it's an impromptu meeting, man. It's an impromptu thing, so.
Yo, hold up for a second. I gotta go get my other phone, man. No, don't, because I could just use this one. I was just trying to. Nah, I'm going to get my shit.
Damn, that nigga's gang.
All right. Sladadadadam. They come in on to you. Name Peter and Jana.
So, yeah, but really, like, okay, so before we get started on our topics and shit, this Megan and Tory Lane shit is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
I'm not Megan the Stallion, the Tory Lane shit. That shit getting out of hand. I mean, I don't really care about the shit, but bitch lying, bro. She lied. She went on Gayle King and lied. You know what I'm saying? She lied now. You know what I mean? First she said
Yeah,
nigga
put her
Tory
on
Lane.
blast.
You know what I'm saying? Then the dude who house she got shot in front of. This dude said he he testified that he said women initially fired a weapon. You know what I'm saying? The two women, they were in a physical altercation, and what really was going on is they was in a three-way relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That the
And
threesome.
they was having a threesome, and Megan started feeling like she was overstepping her boundaries. You know she's an egomaniac, so she started to set it off. She thinks she like 7 feet tall or whatever, and she tough and shit. You're a shadow ass.
But I think
Big
she
ass
talk
bitch.
when she talking about she embarrassed and shit. Fucking, she only embarrassed because I think she told the nigga party that Tory ain't hit.
She's a liar, man. She's a habitual liar. First of all, let me go here. Let me go here. All right, I understand she has like she has an extra talent and all that. I do give her a props and everything for being a naturally beautiful woman without all the bullshit, the makeup and all that stuff like that. But she has an image to uphold, so she got to look like the rest of them. All right, she leading the pack when it comes to the looks and all of that. Don't get me wrong, but she has a bachelor's degree. She has a bachelor's degree. The girl is like, she has other things that she could. Let me tell you something. She's gonna have a life after music if her career ends. You understand? If her career comes to a sudden halt, she's gonna have a life after music. You know what I mean? So I understand you gotta overdo it. You gotta do it for the vine. You gotta do it for the gram. You gotta do it for social media, and it ain't even record sales no more. It's actually streams and shit and all this stuff, and you gotta do it for the damn Illuminati or whatever she's doing it for. But damn, ain't no dignity out there no more, man. People have no morals, values, scruples, or nothing. They just do whatever. You know what I mean? It's crazy how everybody going live the same day we going. Well, we actually just did this day out the blue. So
Who going live today?
everybody,
So,
Shout
I
out,
mean,
shout out to my man Furman Jackson Jr. Man, that was one of the dudes who gave us a shot early. Shout out to Angela Thomas,
uh,
the collaboration. You
big
know what I'm
up,
saying?
big up.
You know, so
Yeah, man.
shout out to Flexing with Dex, hometown boy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? Anything that makes that gets a damn sound bite or a damn something that's gonna get the people buzzing, they doing it. They don't even care no more, man. They don't even care.
Hey,
You
what's
know
up?
who's that damn? I don't even want to misquote. Was it Star that was digging on? He said, oh, she like the short guys, the baby, Tory Lanez. It was Star, right? Shout
I
out to
mean,
Star.
that's what I'm saying. But now she got a nigga that's bigger than her.
What's that nigga name?
Partisan Fontaine.
Artist Fontaine. You writing songs for people, right?
Yeah, he right for Carter. He like 6 something, like 6'3", 6'4", some shit.
Shit crazy.
But I'm thinking that she like he probably the same thing with Meek and Drake. That's why I think they had the issues because he asked Nicki, yo, that nigga hit, that nigga probably fucked. That nigga doing all this shit, and you like, no, he ain't fuck. And she was saying that he ain't fuck at first. Got on Gayle King saying he ain't fucking some more shit.
That nigga was smashing. He was smashing since day one. Hey yo, you know what's
Ah.
dope, bro? I keep thinking on my timeline. This little, you ever seen this little gay dude, man? Like this, one of them dudes. He be dressing like a girl wearing the wigs and shit.
The
You know
nigga,
what I'm
the Shamar or some shit.
I don't know that nigga name. This nigga right here, man.
I know you talking about that nigga. Yeah, him. His name is Shamar or
Yo,
Shamari or some shit.
I don't even want to broadcast this nigga, man. Yo, the woman was doing her hair, doing his hair, right? And then other woman was like, "You look just like Glorilla." And he was like, "That's what they be saying. They always say that."
Man,
Why they do this shit? That shit is
Shorty is crazy, man.
that's what
Shorty
they be saying.
crazy.
You never saw this movie before? That
I
shit
mean, I
is
don't watch his shit. I be seeing like pictures and I be like, what the fuck
yo.
is that?
No, I
And I
don't
see,
watch it. The pictures he be sharing that shit is fucking crazy. He said they always say that. He said you look just like Glorilla. He said they always say that. I said, yo, this shit is hilarious. Man. I was like, man, huh? That dude, man, be dressing like the girl this time with a big hump in his back, like this and shit. This shit is funny, man. But
this nigga, yo, Ice Spice just curving the shit out of everybody.
Ice Spice, cause she the shit right now. But guess what? When she can't write no more songs with her whack ass, she curved my nigga Nas, man. I wonder why Nas even playing stuff like that,
She
man.
curved Nas. She curved like this nigga NLE Chopper got a song called Ice Spice or some shit. She was like, niggas fiending. Like, what the fuck?
Ice Spice, she probably an MK Ultra candidate, man. I don't know, she probably ain't even real, bro, cause she came out looking just like the damn initiative. Yeah, just like looking just like the whole initiative. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, thick. You know, like it's about to change up right now. You know what I'm saying? With the
Shit
stupid
is
ass
crazy.
song, that nigga a munch. What the fuck? That's the dumbest song in the world. Cancel Ice Spice. Damn, cancel that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's what it is, man. People like what they like. Weird shit.
that shit
I
is what
don't
it is,
know.
man. I don't really want to get on this damn
90s.
topic right now. Female involved, man, because how we gonna?
I mean, we can just build on whatever. I mean, so much shit happened. Like, we don't gotta stick to the main shit that everybody doing. And if we gonna do that, then we need to do that shit now. By the time you want to hold shit, you can't really hold news because you hold it, then the shit gets stale. You gotta say that shit when it happened. I mean, if it don't get to happen on the day you wanted to happen, at least you got the news out. And don't need to just get it out and it be stale. Then niggas really ain't gonna watch the show. So we do it like that. Fuck it. trying to
All right.
I'm trying to highlight one of these sites, man. I'm trying to buy the rights for St. Paul's College, man. Cause none of these companies that's making these HBCU shirts and apparel got St. Paul's because they don't got the license. It might be Lawrenceville, old Lawrenceville as and holding on to the rights to the shit. Cause I mean, I never seen nobody would say. Only person that had St. Paul's apparel was my nigga Mr. King, Jermaine King. He got a brand called Soul Food, and because he worked at St. Paul's for doing math and science, he got affiliation. He fuck with St. Paul's. He fuck with me. So I mean, he made this shit. He fuck with a few people at the school, but he definitely fuck with me. Yeah, he a hip hop cat. He got books. He wrote a book on sneaker culture. Like he do sneakers. Like this nigga got everything. This nigga came to St. Paul's in 2000 and what was it, like 2004 with the motherfucking Larry Johnsons on crispy. I was like, yo. I'm like, yo, you definitely a sneaker dude, son. You got the fucking Larry Johnsons on crazy. But yeah, though, he do his thing. Like I bought a St. Paul's. That's that coat I got from him. That shit is hard too. But he the only person that got St. Paul's apparel, and he only do that shit off the string. He don't got no license, but his shit is official. So I mean, it's officially soul food. But I want that fucking license, man. Cause I mean, every time I don't know, I gotta find out. I keep asking niggas, I'm like, I ain't got no St. Paul's apparel. But like, nah, we ain't got the license. We don't know who got the license. I'm like, I don't know who got the license. I got everybody else school. Find out. The same way I got everybody else school. Man, these shit's hard. I can't make these. They stitched on this. That's the new shit. I want to do the sweatshirts, which is with the stitched on letters, man. Make a St. Paul's joint like that. That shit is fucking boom.
Yeah.
Cause nobody got them shits.
But man, look, I seen them joints earlier, man, because I was gonna get the Jackson State joint. I was gonna get the Jackson State joints, man.
I just said, fuck it. They ain't got St. Paul, so I'm gonna just get all the Virginia schools. I'm gonna get a Union joint. I'm gonna get a Norfolk State joint, and I'm gonna get a state joint, and just rep for VA. Fuck it.
This shit is cheap too.
Yeah. Them shits is hard. Like I always wanted them shits ever since I was fucking young, and I used to see Martin with them shits and all the rappers with them shits. I wanted them shits. Then I went to a HBCU. I was like, yo, I wonder if they had my shit back then. I know Queen Latifah had on a Norfolk State hockey jersey on fucking Living Single. That shit was hard. I don't know where she got that from.
Hey, Queen Latifah, they got dressers. Hey, they got people who dress them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, she had a Norfolk State joint. Like, I don't even think Norfolk State got a fucking hockey team. That shit was ill. And I doubt it was Woo, but it's like they just made a hockey jersey for with Norfolk State as the team. So I mean, I don't know, man. I need to find that shit. I'm not a hater. They don't got St. Paul's. Fuck it.
What else going on out there, man?
I don't know, man. Let me see. I've been at work all day. I ain't even been able to catch my news.
Yeah, man. Just told I had to work. They called me in to go to work tomorrow. And tomorrow, 12 hours for the rest of the week. I said, yeah, I'm so glad they did because this weekend it's the holiday and this was supposed to be my weekend of work. And I would have been off. And I would have been sick as a dog on payday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there living paycheck to paycheck, man. It's a struggle out there, bro. I'm with you.
Ooh, they got the Virginia State joint. They got the Virginia State joint. They got the Norfolk State joint, dude. That shit is hard.
They got every flavor, man.
They don't. They don't got St. Paul. That's my thing. I'm like, what's so difficult in just looking at every HBCU that it was and just make one for the HBCU? You know, the colors is black and orange, and we the Tigers. That shit is sweet. Man, I'm a make so much bread when I get the license for that shit.
How can you get the license though?
I don't know. I'm about to find out. I can find out right now how to obtain the license. How to obtain.
Hey, look, man. I also want to give a rest in peace to Switch, man. Switch was that dude. Man. I used to like Switch, man. They used to dance. They used to be like a co-executive producer for the Ellen Show and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Switch was alright. You know what I'm saying? I was very suddenly, man. You know, mental health is something different, man. You gotta check on your peoples, man. You know, so I'm like mental health is like one of my things that I really, really watch out for in my friends and my loved ones because you just never know, man. You just never know. Especially if you're not trained. A lot of people don't know the warning signs. They just look at it as regular aggravations and stuff like that. But I don't, man, because if you know your peoples and you see something different and you don't do nothing about it, then I mean, I ain't gonna say it's trying to make it your fault, but you know, shit, that's just it's real, man. That shit taking people out. People taking themselves out because
Mm.
so many black men these days are not being, not ashamed and afraid to get help when they need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a therapy kid, man. I've been around therapy all my life, so I know what crazy is, man. I've been crazy forever, but I've been dealing with it. I've been restraining my sanity, my insanity, you know. So I gotta let it out in other ways. Like when you see me, saying all that, reading all that crazy stuff, or writing all that crazy stuff, that's my insanity showing its face. That's my craziness showing itself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I got some things that ain't even made public yet. And trust me when I tell you, I just want to wait till till we really get popping with our Nazi V project and stuff like that, and our Vigilantes project, then I'll be successfully, I'll be publicly accepted, somewhat. So when I do bring this other stuff out, they don't try to cancel me and shit. You know what I mean? I gotta be loved first. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
So
True that.
yeah, I got some fire out there, man.
Let me see. Um,
You alright?
nah, I'm reading this joint, saying what I gotta do. See, I probably gotta. The person who owned it gotta do this, man. I'm gonna just hit up the alumni and see who got the license, so I can try to get our
Holy
shit.
snap! Surprise, surprise, surprise! Is the esteemed poetess,
Queen
Arthur
Kai.
Kelly. Everybody give it up for Arthur, poetess, Ray Smith, Kai Kelly. Damn, I'm so glad we
Watagwan.
got a girl to beat up on. So glad we got a girl to beat up on in here today. Man, we're gonna abuse you up in here over this topic. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
That's gonna happen.
I'm just playing. But so now we're trying to say is like so the topic that we're speaking on, Kai, is what is a good man, Q, versus what is a good woman. What's up, Q? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
What is a good man versus what is a good woman?
That's the
I
topic.
don't think you should say versus what's a good woman. Like, what is a good
I'm just I
man?
don't know why I said
Ask
versus.
the women what do they feel is a good man, and ask the men what do they feel is a good woman.
So as a woman, I think what someone would consider a good man is going to differ based on what they, based on age, based on their needs. But I think ultimately what you have to have for both is a solid character. And I think what makes a solid character for me, anyway, is consistency, loyalty, emotional intelligence, the ability to communicate. I think when you have certain things, certain foundational things, all the other things can be um, added to that, if you will. So I think a lot of times, and what we're hearing a lot happening now is people concerned about how much money a person makes, or, I hear guys, there's all this body count conversation. And so what ends up happening is that those are distractions from what's actually needed to have longevity in being with someone. And those things are the things that we learn in kindergarten. How do you treat people, right? So to me, those are the things that I look at. Those are the things that are important, and those are the things that I think are missing.
Okay, hold up. Let me come up in here busting these guns like this, these heavy guns. You too mature. You too mature. All right. Thank you so much for coming to join us today. You know I gotta pick on you and stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't
So I'm
care.
saying,
I ain't thinking about
yeah,
you.
I know you got guns. I know you ain't worried about me. Well, I don't know. This is Q. I thought this was somebody else that was joining us. I'm gonna take her off the screen since she ain't unmuting herself. But I just want to set the room up. I see we got some watchers and people in the audience. So go in the comments and let it be known who y'all are and say what's up to the room and everything. Okay, so today we're gonna have not a debate, but like just a conversation about what is a good man and like compare it to like what is a good woman because everybody have their own opinion on either of the one. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't have no opinion on it because I don't even, I don't know nothing about that because I ain't shit. Don't call me a good nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even worth the conversation. No,
Let's
you
let's
crazy.
not
Crazy.
let's speak life over ourselves. So for
I'm just playing,
somebody,
nigga. I'm just
I don't
playing.
like
I'm
that
just
because we have
playing.
to speak life, even in jest, we still have to speak life.
Okay,
So
you right.
don't
Because
do that.
you gotta speak life. You gotta speak life. You right. Nah, but okay. I do appreciate you. What you said. I do appreciate what you said. You know what I mean? But a good man and a good woman, by far, that's very subjective. All right, because everyone has their own ideology of which each of the ones are. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Some men, all right, are looking for certain things. You have your old-fashioned men who all they want to do is come home from work and have their woman in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You have your Renaissance men, you know what I'm saying, who want a woman that can sit down and have an artful and creative, stimulating conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? Then you have your men, you know, like me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just want a woman who I'm comfortable with, that's comfortable with me, that's tolerant, that's patient. You know, I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy. You know what I'm saying? I only have, it's like I don't need nothing. My wife don't need something, don't need nothing. We don't need anything. All we need is each other's support, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of the above. All right. I mean, of course, everything else comes into play. It depends on how. Oh, hello, Queen. Hey, Queen, I would have invited you, Queen Angela, but I saw you was doing a show, so I would love to hear your opinion on this. You know, introduce you to a good friend of the group. You know, um, so just I'll throw you the link, but so that's my thing on that. So Trey Ski, let me hear what the mad scientist got to speak about this, got to say about this.
I don't know. I mean, usually I'm complicated, but in this sense, it's just it's simple. A good woman is just I mean, not saying somebody to take care of you, but somebody that can supplement where you lack. You know what I'm saying? So that you can, because I mean, the ultimate goal is to be uh stable. So if they mentally, financially, all around. So if you're gonna have a partner, it's best to have somebody that can supplement you to keep you complete. It's like wherever you happen to be lacking, they not. So y'all still have that within y'all unit. It's just basically that simple for me.
I hear you.
So
Oh, one more
if
thing,
you
Kai.
guys say, if you say like that, like, oh, I think we have to you got to get a little bit more descriptive and a little bit more meaty,
Go
because
more.
that can't be the case. There's lots of good women out here, but you know they may be funny looking to you, or they might not have the body shape for you, or they might not have, like, so there's more to just, I just want somebody that's gonna compliment
That's
me,
not.
or
That's not. That's not important. Like people like to. For some people, that may sound cliche, but that's not important for me. Like it's
okay.
not. I don't. I
So
don't
you
even.
don't care what she looks like, you don't care as long
Then
as
I
she's a
don't. I
good
mean, like you
person.
can't be. You can't be like Fiona or nothing. I know this to the people who like women that look like Fiona,
Mm-hmm.
but I that's not a big. It's not a big deal. I have had some unattractive people, but we vibed, and that's what's most. That was most important to me. We vibed, and like I said, they were that. I felt they were that supplement where I lacked, and I
I'm gonna set
at
the room
that
up after you
time
finish, Tracy.
at that time I felt complete. So I mean, that's what I rocked with, and when I look at them, I'm like, okay, I know a whole lot of females that look way better, but I'm not trying to leave her for them. So that doesn't that's not a deal breaker for me. So
All right.
That's
So look,
interesting.
hold up, Queen Kai. Look, I'm gonna set the room up again. All right. Again, we're talking about we're just having a discussion about good men. What is a good man and what is a good woman? All right. And now, I believe up there, the only person with no image up there, that's Q, aka Qtana. All right. Got a lot of history. Got a lot of history. All right. And also the Queen of collaboration is in the house. Angela Thomas. Give it up for Queen Angela Thomas. Hey, girl, how you doing? I would like to introduce you to another queen. All right, the poet, the authoress, the illustrious Ka Kelly. She's right above you, right, like right here. She right here,
Greetings.
right above your head. All right, so it's nice that I can introduce y'all to each other. So from this point, I'm gonna let Q. Can you talk, Q, or you muted?
I was
Would you
muted.
like to? Would you like to give your you know your little piece on what on the topic, or because you can't be in on the on the panel if you're just gonna stand there and watch because we can't see you. At least we can hear you, right?
Well, take me off the panel. I want to listen. This is my
Oh
opportunity to
my
listen.
God! Ah, okay, Queen of Collaboration. Let's hear what you got to say because I know you got something to say about this. All right. Oh wait. Okay,
Well,
let me
I
set
was
it up.
sitting,
What is a good man? What's a good man?
I was sitting here listening to the young lady, and I love what
That's
she was
Kai.
saying. You know, Kai,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Kai, I was enjoying what you were saying. And it's
Thank you.
all about not somebody completing you, because you have to be whole, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to be able to be willing to, where someone may be lacking or where someone may be weak, you may be that strength for them. Um, and again, like you say, a lot of us have gotten so stuck on looks and so stuck on the physical attributes that we have truly missed the true inside of a person, and getting to know them on all levels. So I think it's very important that you know that person on all levels.
Okay, that being said, the question still stands. What makes a good man, though? All right, because okay, if you
But what
ask
is
any
what is
man,
good? What is good?
hold on, great. Let me elaborate because you can ask any person. If you, okay, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you about me. I'm a completely honest person. I'm gonna tell you what it is. All right, I believe I'm a good man now. You know what I'm saying? But when I wasn't a good man, I wasn't a good man. You know what I'm saying? And I will take myself out of any equation if I think I'm not beneficial to it. That's just who I am. I've done it before. My wife is right here and she's my witness. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get my ass beat and be like, look, we here, we in this for the good and the bad, yada, 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 yada. But the point is that I'm harder on myself. Even my brother can tell you that. I'm harder on myself than any other critic can be. All right? So now, what is a good man? I think specifically, the number one key quality to being a good man is consistency. That's number one. You gotta be there to be judged. For one, you gotta prove yourself. You have to be there, and you have to show up, and you have to stick. You gotta stick. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Any objections?
Mhm.
All right.
I mean, is it on you to say what a good man is, or
That
is
was
it
my opinion.
on the female to say what a good man is?
Absolutely not. Not only it's on people to say what people is, because we all are each other's judges. You can say, "Can't nobody judge me because God only could judge me." People can say that, but you know right from wrong. You know what's good and bad. But guess what? You can't be judged at all if you're not there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You could be judged as a damn, I don't know, a disappearing artist, a ghost dad, a
I
capper,
think the number
something.
one I think the number one characteristic for me of a good man is that, I have to feel safe. Um, so safety, I think for women is very important. And when I say safety, I'm not just talking about physically. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about sexually. I'm talking about, feeling that you're secure. So what I mean by that is like, I see a lot now of like these cheater shows or test shows or exposed shows, and women have, people have open them up themselves up and they're vulnerable with someone and they think they're in a relationship, and this person has an entirely separate life going on. They've got another woman, they've got another woman and a man, they've got another man, whatever the case may be. And what I think that is valuable in this like kind of microwavable society for me is that someone is steady. We're none of us are perfect. So steady doesn't mean that you have to be perfect, but it means that when
Oh,
i
perfect.
when I connect myself with
You're
you, I
perfectly
know that I can
insane.
trust
You're
you.
perfectly insane is
I
what you
know that
are.
I can trust you to take care of my heart. I know that I can trust you to honor the agreements that we've made between each other. I can trust you to honor the space that I've held with you. That's the most important thing, because everything else can be built.
Hmm. Interesting. Go Queen. Go Queen.
Go Queen.
You're the
Look,
queen.
I'm
That's
sitting
how I
here
address you.
enjoying
That's how
what
I
she
always
said.
address you, right?
Yeah, I feel, I mean, if
Like
if if
she
I
said
if I
on
don't
some real stuff.
yeah, if I don't if so, the thing is, it's like, it's not that men have to be perfect and that, you can't be attracted. I don't want to be with somebody that is never going to be attracted to anybody else ever in life, that's never going to be able to honor other beauty. Obviously, other people are, other women are attractive. They have
Right.
something different that I don't have. And I want
That's
that person to
impossible. So
feel.
I mean, I hope nobody really expects like that's what I'm saying. People,
People do expect that though. There are
why
women who
don't?
really feel like, you can't you can't heart, you can't comment, you can't nothing on another woman's page because to them, they feel that takes away something from them. So people really do feel like that's a real thing. And my thing is, there's always going to be somebody more beautiful or more something than the person that you're with. The reality is that person going to have more of the connection? What is the connection that you have with the person about? Because if it's shallow, if it's based on, on shallow things, then of course you're going to just veer off. And the reason why so many people veer off and the reason why there's so much infidelity has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with the people entering in the relationships not knowing themselves. You don't know yourself. You don't know who you are. You don't know what turns you on. You don't know what's what from who's who. Then, of course, when you connect yourself with someone for validation, and you're not then you're going to start to get full off of that validation and need more elsewhere. So then you're going to go someplace else to get additional validation. But that has nothing to do with whether that person was a good woman to you.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something,
Wow.
and it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna
I mean,
sound.
it's the truth. Like you.
You're in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix, Queen. All right. Until she get out the Matrix, I'm gonna. I thought you was
I'm not in the
frozen like
Matrix.
this. You was doing that. I thought you was stuck.
Yeah, as you started talking. You started talking,
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
stop.
Okay, go ahead. You go. I'll go after you.
Yo, you super froze. Yo, that was crazy.
What is that? Oh my God. You
But
go.
I think I was froze earlier.
You're an expert. You're a professional. You're a professional on
I'm not
that.
froze down.
You freeze and everything. You know how to freeze and everything, don't you? See, you doing it
Not
again. Stop doing that. Stop it.
whatever.
All right, look. No, but. All serious. This is gonna come off.
Okay, just like she was saying,
Okay.
you can't for somebody to validate you. Um, you have to be whole. You be 100, so that you can bring 100 to a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You got two people that's 100, then you're able. If you fall slack, then you're able to help with whatever. I may emotionally, and I may need emotional support, and I know that you are gonna be there for me.
I hear you.
I mean, what I'm saying is like when I say somebody to supplement, I'm not saying like you need them because you don't need them per se. But I don't know, me just being 42, living life, people need people, yo. I don't care how people are like, I'm independent, whatever, whatever. You need some sort of companionship. And I guess that's why when some people have kids, it'd be difficult for them to let go because that's an automatic companionship. But you need that, man. And if you got your partner, you want it to be the most convenient situation. I mean, when you say that, it kind of sounds like you on some opportunist type thing, but you got it has to be convenient for you. It has to be convenient and beneficial. That's two main things that it has to be. If not, then you're just doing anything, and you can wind up wasting your time. I mean, I have done that before, so I know that it's possible. I know I ain't the only person in the world that did that.
Well, may I interject for a second, please? Because I
Sure.
want this may
What?
come off a little misogynistic. It may come off a little chauvinistic. All right, but the thing is, I'm a very, 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 very attentive studier. All right. So me personally, my experience, I've been in a 20-year long marriage that I've been in for so many years just for it to not end abruptly, but the point is that it ends. I get in everything I get in. Every situation, relationship, marriage, whatever that I get into, friendship, like the ones I have with you, is for eternity. All right, that's what I try to do, and I keep my circle kind of small. So the thing is, on my next venture relationship, being that I'm so patient, I sat there and I paid attention to everything. I seen everything from every angle, and I did the thing. I developed and adapt my ways to fit the situation. All right, along with trying to make my partner understand what it is that I need. You know what I'm saying? Every situation, you have to train the other person how to deal with you, and they have to do the same with you. You train the girl, she trained the man. Hence, the perfect woman, and I'm the perfect man for that situation. All right. So all of that, every man is not this or everyone. I'm not in a situation with nobody unless they playing their part perfectly. Period. Or I'm walking away. That's just how it is. All right. And that's how I decide. That's how I live life because I really invest in my relationships, my friendships, my everything. I invest in my situations. You know what I mean? That's who I am. Not saying that anyone else is wrong, but that's who I am. But I do also respect everyone's opinion. You know what I mean? So and also you also feel a vibe, Queen. You feel a vibe. You know what I mean? It's like our first initial encounter. I said, man, if she allows it, I'm just gonna be in my life forever. If you allow it. All right. I fell in love with our friendship since the first time we even encountered each other. All right. And I was like, man, I'm always gonna bug the hell out of this woman. I be calling you and shit. I was like, you want me to call you, right? No. nah, but that's just who I am, though. You gotta cultivate relationships, cause don't nothing happen overnight. Things happen, and then sometimes you get into other situations where there's already a situation going on before you even get there. So you have to find a way to work your way into that situation. Like there could be kids, there could be exes, there could be siblings, there could be all kinds of in-laws and mental problems and drug problems and you name it. All kinds of stuff going on. Now, do you love the person enough to stick around and make that work for you?
That's the thing.
That's what it is. So
I'm a fucking rider.
That's my
Wow.
view on it.
And you say that, and I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there.
I got a rider. My shorty beating bitches up.
And
Pardon, boy, she beating chicks up.
Yeah.
wow.
But like also,
what are you willing to settle for? What are you?
You said, what am I willing to settle for?
Put on the table. What are you willing to live with? What are you willing to settle for?
I'm with whatever. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm with whatever, but I done been in situations where, I mean, I done been with whatever. Like, I mean, like, if you ever been a stepfather and you put in that proper pain to get considered a pops, then you, to a certain degree, I know me being in the situation that I was, no kids or nothing. I had so many shorties that had kids already and couldn't have kids no more. So I'm coming in a situation. I'm not having no more kids. Now these is my kids. So for the most part, I still got decent relationships with all of the kids, even though me and the mothers them broke up. It's about 7 of them. And
don't forget to share this live, y'all. Don't forget to share this live.
I got about 7 that still look at me in that same way. So I believe that I brought to the table what was needed to get the kids to the level where they was at when I happened to not be in their everyday life. So I mean, I felt I did that much. So I don't know exactly what it was because what I did was, let me break it down how I never had to break it down before. So let me see, what I did was I just came into the situation, and for a long time I felt like I just was doing what I
Peace.
did.
Car breaking
I
out.
was doing
Thanks
what
for
I
coming,
doing
Car.
with my brother. I mean, what I seen my brothers go through, because all my brothers had kids before me, and I was living at my mother's house, so I was there to see just about all of my nieces and nephews get raised. But I would always get told it's different because you don't have kids. Like it's more or less you babysitting. And when I got in a relationship, I was like, this ain't babysitting. I don't care what you call it. I'm here every single day. I'm taking them to school. I'm teaching them how to read or more efficient. I'm helping them with homework. I'm giving them more rules. I'm doing all of this like a real pops, like to the point where I'm getting Father's Day gifts and their fathers won't get Father's Day gifts. So I know I did what needed to be done, even if I didn't do what the mother wanted specifically, which that's not the case. But because I seen how the children react to me, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt I did the right thing. Like I don't know exactly what it is, but I know I did the right thing. Now with my son, I'm gonna try to quote unquote document it some sort of way so I can see what it is exactly that I'm doing. Back then, I was just basically quote unquote flying by the seat of my pants, and I just did it with some proper morals, and things turned out. I mean, they turned out perfect, but all of the kids still here. Ain't nobody locked up. A couple of them done went to college, so I feel I'm satisfied. I done went to one, two, three, 4 out of 7 graduations. 2 ain't graduate yet, and 1 is in Arizona. So I done seen all of them graduate from high school, so I'm satisfied.
Cool, cool. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say like this, Queen. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Talking. I'm sorry. I muted myself because I saw somebody say it was some feedback in the mic, so I know if
Yeah,
it
it
was me.
was.
So
Thank
I
you.
had muted myself. But yeah, I love what you said, sir. But you were just being a person. You were just being who you knew to be as a person, and you just be like me. I don't have any kids, but I've been stepmom in so many cases. I and they've not wanted to call me stepmom. They just wanted to call me mom. So I can relate. You know what I'm saying? But it's just about us being the best version of ourselves that we can be.
He never, because that's the first time I seen it. I mean, yeah, that was my grandfather.
I hear that.
Well, no,
So,
it's my little brother father. He was there. He considered us his step kids. We was his
okay,
kids.
so
And he was there till I was
the
about
best
17
version
years
that you
old.
can be. Do you
And
care
then I moved my
how the other person,
my
what the
mother
other
got with
person think the best version
pops
of you can
now.
be is
And
compared
they've
to
been
what you
together
think the
since
best
I was
version of
like
you
what,
is?
11 years old. They've been together. So I always seen a man
I think it's important for
that us.
you to be the best
I
version of
consider
you
them
that
like
you
my
can be.
step kids.
Because
Like I heard them
at the end of the day,
argue with somebody one
what
time
the next
saying
person think of
that
you
we
is
both his
not
step kids. So I
if
mean,
you feel that about
for
you.
me to do it, I'm just doing
So you
what
have to
I
be the
seen.
best version of you that can be,
That's just what fathers do. They knew what
and know
sons
that at the end of the day that
had
you've
to
done
do to get the job
all
done,
you can
and
do,
they instilled it in me.
and that you did what you could do.
That's it.
You know, we get so caught up in this world
Shout out to
trying to be who somebody else say we should be, or living stereotypes that other people have put in place for us. You know, so I think it's important that we figure out who we are and love who we are
That's a
100%.
fact. I hear that. I hear that. Well, you got to read the room. I mean, I don't care where you at or what you do. You know what I mean? You got to read the room. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. You know, the best way, the easiest way to get the pink slip or whatever, or for someone to turn somebody off, is being inconsiderate. You know, a lot of times it's the little things that hold a relationship together. The little things, and guess what? Depending on how petty a person is or how petty y'all are, the little things can break y'all up too. For real. I mean, the little stupid stuff like toilet seats and um, bad hygiene, poor hygiene. Well, that's not a little thing to me.
I don't
You
think
gotta, you think
that's
I
not a
can't fuck
break
with
you up.
you.
That's not a break you up
For
in your
real.
life. That's not
I ain't with it, man.
all that break
You know
you
what I
up.
mean?
Right.
So let's go back. Let's go back. Because I ain't gonna let you I'm not gonna let you just skip past that one. Did you say you don't have any children? Did you say that?
I don't know. I don't.
Oh
I don't
my
have any kids.
oh my goodness. It was so you okay, so do we have to do a you involved?
And I old
Are
to
you
have.
like
So guess what? I'll be having
you're
the
not
huh?
too old for nothing. You say you too old to have kids?
Am I involved? Yes,
That's
I
is that
am. I am.
I would never
Yeah.
ask you
I'm too
that. I
old,
just
baby.
asked you if that's what you said.
I'm pushing 50. I'm
No,
pushing.
I'm pushing
I done
50.
told you.
I
I'm
turned
pushing
48
50. I'm
Saturday.
too old.
Man,
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
know you was
right.
that old.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I told
When's
you
your
that.
birthday?
I told you that.
You did.
The
But I
last
don't
time we
remember.
was on live. My birthday April the 1st. I'm right behind
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm a little bit older than you. So I'm your elder. All right. I'm your
It's
elder.
on social media.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
all
ask no
on
women
social
their age. I
media.
don't ask no women their
I
age.
told you you got me by a couple of months.
You did tell me that. You did tell me that. So, all right. So now, so you say you have no children and you single. That's what you said, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So now, what you
I'm
gonna
not
do? What we
single.
gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do here? Is we gonna do? We gonna. All right. Somebody already just asked me in my inbox. Do you have a phone number? They asked me your situation and everything. I'm like, look, man, this ain't no hookup show. You know what I'm saying? That girl is busy, man. She ain't got time for no games. You know what I'm saying? They was like, look, man. They said, do your lipstick taste like purple now, ladies? I said, listen, bro, don't be asking these kind of questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't be asking. I don't know. All right. I'm a
No, they don't
married
taste
man.
like purple now.
I said, so come join in and speak to the woman in the comments and stuff like that. But if you do, that's the only way you're gonna get access to her because you ain't getting it through me. That's an idea, a dating game. Ooh, we came up with that together. So if you do it, I want in. All right. I know you. I know you gonna pull something. You know what I mean? But that is a good idea, though. You know what I mean?
Patrice, you heard that, Patrice? Patrice, did you hear that?
Patrice, pull up. You ain't gotta be in the audience.
Patrice is
But
on
that is a
here.
good
Patrice, you hear
idea,
that?
though. You know what I'm saying? to do a dating game like this. Let people meet each other and go out on a date, and we get sponsorship and get them to and get some sponsors to pay for the date and stuff like that. And
Yeah, we should do that.
We could do
We
it. We
really
could
should
talk
do
about
that.
that. We gonna
Cause
collab on that.
we ain't seen no
Queen of collaboration,
we ain't
boy.
seen no some of the day.
Look at us publicly
That would be
putting
nice.
our ideas out. We publicly
That would be
putting our
nice.
ideas out. But anyway, look, man.
Yeah, that would
it was wonderful.
be
It was wonderful to being able to discuss this with you. So this wasn't gonna be like no all night thing. But we got through the topic. We also had another topic, you know what I mean? But I decided to like take that one and just take just that one and break it in half into two shows. And just in case I can't come up with another topic for the next show, you know how that be sometimes. You're like, what are we gonna talk about? Yeah, but you only can talk about so many current events because these days the current events is the same current event that was from yesterday. They talking about the same stuff for months. You know what I mean? How much Kanye and Dion and Kyrie and Megan and all these people you can talk about? I mean, come on, man, it's over. You know what I mean? It ain't over, I guess, but it's like, it's just not. I mean, I'm interested in personal.
They just distractions, whatever else is going on.
Yeah, I'm tired of that kind of stuff, man. I want to talk about what's going on with the people. You know what I mean? Mental health, love, and happiness. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to talk about. Stuff that people can actually relate to, not the things that they try to make us relate to. You know what I mean? That's weird. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not down with the initiative. I'm now set, creating our own path and making something happen for us and teaching these babies. You know what I mean? Not going with the trends. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You seem
That's
to be a single woman.
it.
You seem so happy though.
I need to talk to y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all. You and your brother. I want to talk to y'all about ideas that I got.
You do? You interested in including us in your ideas?
Off camera. Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
then
not?
we're gonna end the show. It's been an hour.
I told you we was
had
family.
a good
We
talk.
family now.
We've been family. Well, you
I
came
told
on
you
our show. You always have us on
once
your
you
show.
come
So,
on an interview with me,
uh-huh.
you family. Once you come on an interview with me, you family.
And I appreciate that.
I'm not gonna walk away.
No,
Only
Queen,
way we
don't
lose
go nowhere.
contact is y'all walk away. Yeah, go ahead.
We ain't walking away from nothing. I told you this
Okay.
for life. I told you about my situations. But anyway, Queen, don't go nowhere. We gonna end the show, but stay in the studio though. All right.
Okay.
And with that being said, we want to thank y'all for joining us again for another episode of Crushing Critical Topics with your hosts, the author Kasim Stevens and Trey Ski. And we hope that y'all join us again next time around. It's gonna be well promoted. Y'all gonna know about it a long time before it happens. And we hope this was as fruitful to y'all as it was to us. Heard a lot of things about women in relationships that I ain't know before. You know what I mean? But I still believe what I believe in. I ain't no spring chicken, man. I've been around. Right, Tracy?
Yeah, man. Niggas is old. Y'all got old
You
gray
muted, D.
hair. I'm not muted. My shit.
I can't even hear you.
Can you hear me? No.
You muted. Well, anyway, I'm gonna tell you what Tracy gonna say. Pass the weed, Joe. Nah. Yo. Oh, yo, we out. Holla.